Today, I'm going to show you another pinball museum. This time from Las Vegas, called the Pinball Hall of Fame. Has a large variety of pinballs from the old school to the new, along with a bunch of arcade games. So, I gotta say, let's get started looking around and see what they have. Of course, first thing to look at is the something called a big top shooter. Basically shooting things down. Then we got golden arm, a bit of the strength testing right here. A couple of interesting memorabilia. We got a 2-player basketball court right here. Let's move on to the pinballs. A couple of ones I'm familiar with, a couple of not. So let's see. Here's the Royal Guard, vintage 1968. Lady Robin Hood. Then we got Million or Gottlieb's Crossroads. Then we have Arabian Nights right here. Ali's Carnival, 1957. And right next to it is Bally Circus, so yeah, Carnival Circus. Makes sense. What is that? Then we have Ice High. Most of these are like from straight up 50s. I never seen that many. And here's one that's from 1948 called Rendezvous. The only 50s pinballs I see was a few of them in Asbury Park. And we got the safe. Guess it's one of those redemption things. Trying to unlock the safe right there. And here's a mini baseball. Got the Duncan Alien ski ball right here. Oh, and over here is like some of a graveyard of all the old games. Interesting. Got bubblegum spaceships. And here's my favorite when I was a kid, Wacky Gator. We have something here. Then we got this bulldozer game called Dozer. Don't know where you're supposed to get though. Hard to tell. From the late 1977s. Oh, and look at this. They got another Wizard of Oz pinball machine. So what? That's three of these pinball machines I've seen so far. Well, 4. And I saw one in Point Pleasant. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Then here's Little Pro from the 1990s. Mostly miniature golf, trying to hit as many poles as possible. And here's the high hitter, but this one is apparently out of order at the moment. We've got a couple of games that are in construction. There's the Tempest. And here's the Off-Road Challenge. And this must be, yeah, that's the Star Wars Episode 1 pinball. Most of these look like they're under construction. Makes sense. Here's another Skittle Ball. Multiple prizes. Then you got mini dunk for the little kids.
Alright. I think we're getting rope.
And a little bit of air hockey right here. And the Sports Shooter in USA, which isn't operational at the moment. Along with the crane machine here. And here's the top skater, but it doesn't have the actual sign on top for some reason. Well, at least you see the skateboard and the logo and everything here. And then we have here something called Jigsaw from the 1933. Basically Palinko style, so yeah, makes sense. We got candy machines. There's a nice little root beer cabinet here from Saito, though I don't think it's working at the moment. Then we have some hockey style action right here with Pinball, along with the Challenger. Seen that before. Now we're moving on to the other pinballs from the 70s. Most of them I've seen. Gottlieb's Volley. Then we have Atlantis. Mini Pool. Central Park. Crosstown, or which I think was Houston Subway. Don't know. Then we have Strange World. Flying Carpet. Mibs. Sky Jump. Then we have Pro Football. Kicker. Impacto. Oh, Impacto's over here. This one's photo finish. Most of these are themed in various ways from the 70s, so easy to understand. We got here the Four Square, Road Race. We got here something here called the Peppy the Musical Clown. What's neat? Oh, they turn off the lights, and a little dog thing. Flipper Parade. Flipper, which I can still see. Stock Car. Then we got Big Casino. We got Skill Row right here. And Skill Parade. Kind of strange because there's Skill Row, Skill Parade, but whatever. Makes sense. Then we got Corral. Abracadabra. The Showboat. Dimension. Hit the Deck. And Funland. One arcade pinball I saw in the X-Men First Class. Okay, now we got here X-Men here by the way. Kind of obvious. I knew. And then we have Iron Man. Now, I think Iron Man 3 seems a little lopsided on something, but whatever. We're gonna have a trilogy to finish it all up, right? So, makes sense. I almost forgot about the couple of arcades here. We have a goalie here. More hockey pinball action. A little car for the kids to play around in. Some prizes and a big ball. Candies. This here looks like time trials, but I don't think they have it working at the moment. And then there's Simpsons Bowling. Run Circus, mostly Simpsons bowling with the Simpsons. Really the animation, but hey, it was an old game anyways. We got a few more candy machines here. Then we got the crane. And over here is the Star Trek video game. I think it's mostly a flight simulator shooter. Makes sense because you shoot and stuff, but it doesn't look like it's working. Now here's one that's working, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Here's Dragon's Lair. Looks like it's not working. This one isn't working either. And then there's Gauntlet Legends. And this is Space Pilot. Tragic Roll, circa 1959. Then Flying Turns, circa 63. See the cars in the background. Extra King. More baseball pinball. There's something called Car Hop. This one looks like, yeah, 1991. Never seen one before. Huh. Oh, nice lighting. Then we got Pinball, 1977. And then there's Expressway from the... What year is this one? Yeah, 1977 one as well. Alright, at least I got that roll taken care of. Let's move on to the next couple. I'm gonna make this quick because someone was waiting for me. Here's Quick Draw. Spacewalk. And we have Countdown. Though, this is kind of strange, actually. Because if I remember correctly, these have the same backdrops. I have no idea why. I guess they need... Some of it looks a little revamped than others, so... Yeah, I think it makes sense. Rockstar. Grand Slam. Then we got Flipper Clown. Buccaneer. High Hand. Aquarius. Domino. Big Hit. Then swing, spin a card. El Dorado. And here's Spin Out. Play Ball. Decks Open. Flip card. And over here's Baseball. Bowling Queen. Then there's Golden Arrow. Neptune. Centigrade 37. Kings and Queens. Sure Shot. Bankable. Nice Revenue. Kingpin. Drop a card. And here's top card. Most of these are like from the 70s, 60s, so yeah, I guess you can know which one's which. Now we got a couple recent pinballs. We got the ACDC. Seen this one in Chinatown Fair. And of course there's Tron Legacy. And of course there's Transformers. Now, I didn't still get a chance to see the Beast Hunters season of Transformers Prime. I'm saving that when I get started my unsuccessful on my second episode of my fan fiction, so I'm just hoping that it worked. Hoping that I get a chance watching it to see what's going on. Now this is Star Trek Next Generation. A couple of around the 90s and 2000s. And then here's another Star Trek from the 70s, I think. Or 80s. Yeah, 70s definitely. And then here's another Star Trek one. So 3 Star Treks in a row. I guess that makes sense. Then here's Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Another good classic. Pinball machines, arcade games, Salvation, don't matter. Party Zone. Then we got Dr. Dude. Kinda weird, but that makes sense. Really weird, actually. And here's Funland from the 1975. Not working though. Then Jumpin' Jack. Space Station. And here's the Batman. Now I've seen the premiere of Beware the Bad. The first episode looks pretty promising. They made a few changes and new villains here and there. I didn't expect that, but I think I could see something better in future episodes. So we'll see what happens. Now here's South Park. Another good classic. I think South Park's still in the air though. Check on that. But hey, whatever. Now here's the World Cup Soccer. I think this was back in 1994 when they had that mascot there. This is what happens when you try to make a soccer out of pinball, or pinball out of soccer with a mascot. You never really see it before. But whatever. Got Grand Tour. And here's Bad Cats, where cats run amok. Snow Derby. Another Arabian Nights, which is a little more modernized. Bugs Bunny Birthday Bowl. And Mata Hari. And here's a something called Game Show from Bali, circa 1990s. And here's a thing called Speedway. I've never seen this before. This mostly looks like racing, judging by the looks of it. I don't know if that's working though. A Tahiti. And here's another one called Miss America. Crescendo. The Wild Wild West from Gottlieb, 1969. And here's a high score pool from the 1971. You see like a lot of those pool balls out up here. I guess you have to hit them. It's okay. And here's a photo booth down here, and next to it something called a cold beer. There we go. That's how it looks like. Okay. Moving down now. Theater of Magic. Johnny Ming Khan. I tell you the truth, I've never heard of this movie before. So it looks like an interesting pinball to try out. Got Indiana Jones, the original, and not the one with the 4th movie installed. And here's Comets. I think they made 2 Comets now. I've seen one before that was an original. But this one's a little different than the last one. The Funhouse, my own personal favorite. Look at the guy with the cross eyes. He's laughing at me. Space Shuttle from Williams. See the shuttle in the background. Pool And here's Guns N' Roses. Pinbot. And right next to it is the machine, Bride of Pinbot. This is our little adventure. See, basically what you have to do is create the robot yourself, make her speak, make her sing, turn her on, and make her alive. Kind of weird, maybe, but I guess it does have its uniqueness. No fear. And here you got Champion Pub. The Home Run, which isn't working now. And here's Superman. Saw the revamp, look interesting. Promising. And here's the Amazing Spider-Man, not related to the revamp movie, which I don't like to see why they have to start a revamp movie. Don't know. Oh, now this is interesting. Cubert's Quest. First they have it in an arcade, now they have it in a pinball. It looks a little promising. A little old school, maybe, but very unique. It's from 1983 too, so yeah, makes sense. Then we got the Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends. Like the Bullwinkle antlers up there. Here we have Orange County Choppers. Looks like a digital pinball. Pretty interesting. Multiple firepower.
I didn't. I fell asleep last night.
And we got the Road Show. Big Brave. Gottlieb Surfer. And here's Orbiter 1, which has a unique dome-like surface pinball. Really dark now because it looks like it's working. Oh, whatever. A little bit of wipeout right here. No. Cleopatra. And another Cleopatra. So two different Cleopatras in one go. With different guides. How unique. Couple of change machines right there. Again, I'm almost in the halfway point, so it's going to take a while. Starjet. Dive Time. Lawman. Then we got Banzai Run. I like the pinball here and a Plinko pinball up there. Very innovative. Then we got the Ross World Jurassic Park with the dinosaur in the front. The Whodunit Murder through pinball machines. And over here is the Harley Davidson. The classic Black Knight. Paint machine Animal House with all the prizes of dolls. The Waterworld. Canada Dry. Now you have Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. Pretty interesting one. So I didn't think it was that as popular as the Terminator 2 pinball machine. Why they don't have them next to each other, I don't know. Then we got Circus Batati, not working out, of course. And this here is a Space Jam from Rona Brothers. I gotta admit, I kind of liked Space Jam when I was young. It's pretty fun. Pretty sure this is fun too. Fastball. Then you have the Addams Family, a good classic, I do say so myself. Then you have Safeguarder from, it looks interesting. I have a little pinball machine here and a little lighting up on top. Scared Stiff starring Elvira. Then we got Nugent. great artists with their good songs Tango Hole. Popeye, of course, both of these aren't working, but look at that. I like the Pete's head right there. Very unique. Toy Taxi with some more crane gaming action. Street Fighter 2. With Cyclone action. Of course, it's an old school Cyclone, if I do say so. Gilligan's Island. One of the Playboy pinball machines. The one I saw in Asbury Park was a little old school, but this one's a little mid-school. And a little basketball game here. Not working, of course. Now we got to Starship Troopers from Sega. Indianapolis 500. Big flipper. Here's Fireball with the fire circle in the center. Chicago from the 1976. I don't think it's related to the play, but whatever. Bally's Wizard. Then we got Knight Rider, which I don't think it's related to the David Hasselhoff show, but yeah. I guess sometimes you confuse people. Captain Fantastic starring Elton John. Bow and Arrow. Of course, the Kiss arcade. Evel Knievel. White Water. Then we have the X-Files, not working, of course. Time Machine, where we can go back to different periods of time. We have Star Wars, the classic Star Wars, of course. The Getaway. Flintstones from the movie, for the sequel. And here's 007 GoldenEye. Stargate. And here's Line Drive for baseball. And here's WWF's Royal Rumble, circa 1994. Nice to have a WWE pinball machine. I've never seen one of these. Royal Flush. And then we have another Royal Flush here in between. 2 Royal Flushes in one day. Miami Beach. Not working, of course. Here's the original Jurassic Park from 1993. And then there's Ballpark. I'm almost finished. Let's get to the car. And we have your Rolling Stones. And another Batman game. But this is before the Dark Knight Rises. We got Cruisin' Exotica. Another good classic. And Twin Rifle. Involves shooting, I think, ducks, like straight up from Duck Hunt. And here's the good time Super Mario Brothers. The Spy Hunter, the pinball machine. Not working, of course, but good enough. Then we have Revenge from Mars in 3D. One of the 2 only 3D pinballs that worked. And here's Diner. Hay Burners 2 with a bit of jockeying horse action. Good pinball here too. 1968, good year. And now this is interesting. Super Mario Brothers Mushroom World. This is a miniature version of the pinball for the kids. See here, it's so small you can't even tell. few rams here and there, but good enough. Now here's Haunted House. Now this is an interesting one because this is one of the few pinballs that have like a double board here. One on the top, the other inside. I wish I could see it from the inside because it would have been fun. And here's the black hole. This one's not working either. I think this is based around Disney. Hard to tell. Disney quote film. Some hockey here. Another good favorite of the Twilight Zone. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Doctor Who. The varieties of Doctor Who's around the world. Then we have the Strikes and Spares. Haven't seen one since that bowling alley a long time back. Xenon. Junkyard. Then we have Black Knight 2000. This is a sequel to the original Black Knight. Very nice to see good old-fashioned sequels. Then got the 8-Ball Deluxe. Attack from Mars. We got Skipper. Now we got here some kind of prop cycle just for you to do a little exercising. It's from Namco, so you know, just a little workout no matter what. Oh, this is interesting. I didn't see this. This looks like the cocktail version of racetrack. Olympic stuff. Oh, interesting. Now we're getting onto the arcades. Oh, almost forgot about the relaxator. And this is like Wild Wheels, and that's like a old school film thing, which I'm inspired people in Bioshock Infinite to do. Now let's go on to the arcades. Ultracade not working, Missile Command working in good condition. I like the screen though. 2-screen Punch Out. Then we got the difficult Defender. Here's Roadrunner from Valley. Don't know how this goes, but it looks like an old classic. Roboton 2084 not working. We got Miss Pac-Man here. Marble Madness. Paddle Battle. And we got a mini cabinet of the Battle Zone. Pretty unique. Never seen anything like this before. Only thing I've seen is like a Battle Zone without the scope, so okay. Got a baseball game here. Paperboy. Then we got, what is this? Fat Bake? I have no idea what this is all about. I don't see the title. Whatever. Then we got the Versus Excite Bike from Nintendo. Another classic from the NES. Miss Pac-Man. But it looks like they're playing the King Kong cabinet from 1981 for some reason. Then here's the original Donkey Kong cabinet with the original Donkey Kong. Joust. And another cabinet. Climber. Kind of a new, old school one too. And my own favorite, Tron. I'm hoping to see if they're going to get a season 2 of Tron Uprising. I just wish they do. Got another crane game. Mad Planets. Candy Street, Candy Crane. Asteroids. Centipede. Police Trainer. Tetris. Space Invaders. Though it looks like a little off. Like the planet though. Planet background. The arcade version of Spy Hunters. Classic Mario Brothers. Here's Super Mario Brothers. And a couple of cranes, Toy Taxi, some prizes here and there, more Toy Taxi, a couple of arts and kind expenses. Okay, it looks like I'm almost done here. Got the new Spider-Man pinball machine. 24. We got the Shrek. King of Diamonds. Here's Family Guy. They say it's new, but not that much new. Of course, it's Stewie Pinball right there. Wheel of Fortune. Seen playing redemption games. I've never seen much of a pinball game before. Like the wheel in the background. A lot of bizarre contestants. Indiana Jones, the new version, for no reason. And here's Austin Powers. Oh, now this is interesting. This one's the Pinball Circus. This is basically pinball with to a whole different scale. You see a lot of crazy attractions, a lot of interesting stuff, ramps everywhere, pinball flippers, pinball levels. Pretty impressive and unique. I've never seen a pinball machine like this before. This one's from 1993 too. I just wish they had that in Asbury Park. That way I would see it better. Medieval Madness. Another good classic. Here's Pirates of the Caribbean. Neat color and blend. Monster Bash. Good classic as well. Texas Canyon. And here's the Simpsons Pinball Party. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Monopoly. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Then we got the Avatar. Never watched it. Big Butt Hunter Pro and Pinball version. And finally, Lord of the Rings. Okay, that took care of it. It took longer than I at least expected, but I say this was interesting. The whole pinball aspect looks promising. So if you're in the Vegas area, I suggest you go to East Tropicana Avenue, where you see these great pinballs in good condition. Whenever if you want to play new school or old school, any arcade games, whatever, it'll be a good time for you to enjoy. So that's it with my good old walkthrough. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more of my walkthrough videos.